Well, welcome back to this 2026-2027 fantasy season for the Phenom Purdue League. I'm excited. This is a really special time of year every year. Tonight we drew for the draft positions. So at least it was something so we can do 1,200 mock drafts a day. Some people say they don't do it. Cody acts like he doesn't believe in them, and I don't know. Maybe you can or can't argue. I'm not sure. It seems like he has a championship or two in the last 3 years, maybe three. But we did do the draft, and it was weird. We got on FaceTime, and some people were starting to look a little different. You know what I mean? Some of you may want to think about eating less sugar, maybe drinking less alcohol, maybe exercising a little bit. Some of you guys really have hefted up in this last year, and I can't help you with that. It's a personal decision, you know what I mean? But I'm going to need you guys to do something with your lives because some of you look like you've knocked some years off your life. So, all right, here's what we're going to do here. I'm going to announce these draft positions. And this is the way we did it this year. Of course, everybody in the league knows, which is really the only people I'm doing this for. But just in case a straggler comes across. So we have 10 names because we have the 10-man league. It's a snake draft. 10 names, 10 numbers. Draw one name, draw a number associated with it. That's what you get. And coincidentally, the very first guy that got a name pulled also was the first pick. So that was pretty interesting how that works. Seems like possibly it was paid off, or maybe there's a few more numbers in there because I couldn't really see how many pieces of paper were in our drawing hat, sorting hat, like Harry Potter stuff. But BJ comes out with number one. Pick this year, followed by Willie. You have pick number 2. And I would say your name. By the way, the draft starts in 25 days, 21 hours, 27 minutes, 56 seconds as of right now. And I don't want to mess with the computer screen. I can't find the league names. We all remember each other's names. But so Willie, number 2. Kyle, you're sitting at number 3. Cody, 3-time reigning champion, sets at number 4. And then the highly coveted number 5 pick, which most of America wants, that went to myself. Is it luck? No. I just have a lot of skill, and that's the thing. I don't think there's such thing as luck. I think you make your own luck when you put yourself in the right position in the right place all the time. Just things fall in line. That's why I got the 5th pick. I mean, is it a big deal? I mean, maybe to you guys, if you had got it, you'd be excited. I'm pretty used to falling into these highly coveted positions. I know I'm excited for it. I've done about 12 mock drafts already since we've drafted, and it's all looking up. I mean, sky's the limit this year. Sky's the limit. So 6, that's going to go to Ross. Rusty at 7. Out there serving his community, doing a bunch of fire truck duty today, but still made a special set aside some time, and so that was a special event that he did that. Since he was serving his community through fire trucks, just the fact that he stopped and took the time to do this draft, we appreciate it because we have other people in the league, they don't show up. But coincidentally, I don't necessarily remember this, but apparently the 2 people that never really respond to this league also made it to the championship in back-to-back seasons. So there's that. So what I say, Rusty, you were 7. Justin, number 8. Mitchell, number 9. And Kane, number 10. And that's really weird. So the first few names that we drew, Billy, Willie, KB, Cody, myself, those names are going to fall about where they're at. So it's interesting about Rusty at 7, Justin at 8, Mitchell at 9, Kane at 10. That is the projected order at the end of the season that they'll probably be in, place-wise. I would, of course, flip Kane with, various other ones, but that's about where it's going to be. I mean, we're not trying to hurt feelings. You base these kinds of things off statistics and history, and so that's where I'm coming up with this number. I mean, if I base it off of history, Rusty's either going to be 10th or he's going to be in the championship game this year. Mitchell's going to be 9th place, or based off of last year, 7 to 10. You know what I mean? 7 to 9. So that's looking up, but it's step process. You started off hot. I don't remember the record. I think you ended up okay, actually. I think I'm just being silly. I think you were killing people at the end. Matter of fact, did you put me out of the playoffs? I don't remember. You might have put me out of the playoffs for all I know. I don't remember. It was kind of a tough season for me. Anyway, thanks for listening in. I know I'm excited. Once again, 25 days, 21 hours, 24 minutes, and 30 seconds till draft day. All right.